Okay, so mission 3, Ultimatum. The evil wizard, Girl. That's one hell of a name. Probably something like Karl. And switch into Girl here. Has captured the last 4 bards and threatens to execute them in 3 months unless King Tarnum disbands all his forces and surrenders. Yeah, I'm kinda guessing that's not gonna happen. And Tarnum and all other heroes are limited to level 15. It's not a whole lot. I think if I remember correctly, I should be having 2 heroes from the previous ones, quite nicely leveled up and whatnot. And Tarnum's 2 strongest heroes will carry over to the next map. Yeah, the 2 definitely seems to be a theme for this campaign. I'm gonna be leaving the difficulty as it is, as I kinda want to experience all these games basically as they were meant by the designers. And since I have never finished those Heroes Chronicles, I have of course finished Heroes 3 and whatnot, but not Chronicles, I want to really experience them as they should be. So what is going to be the bonus? There's just one opponent. This is what? 1 defense, 1 attack. Yeah, Barbarians are pretty good with attack, so yeah, let's go with attack.
The bards possessed the history and identity of the barbarian people, but after generations of oppression, only 4 still lived. Knowing the importance of these wise men, the wizard, Kurl, imprisoned them in his tower and held them for ransom. Tarnum's life in exchange for the bards.
Alright. Kurl has chosen his fortress well. This rugged land is difficult to navigate and several important passes are blocked by imperious border guards. Alright, seems like it's gonna be a small map, so that's nice. Find the keymaster tents of the same color in order to pass, and do it quickly. Kurl's announcement that he's going to kill the bards in 3 months unless you disband your troops and surrender has nearly broken the confidence of your troops. For months you have been saying how the bards and the history they told and hold in their tales is the secret to the freedom of the barbarian people. So what would happen if the bards died? Well, nothing good, I guess. If you don't free them in 3 months, you'll soon find out. Okay, so this is actually a time mission. So we have only 3 months to finish, yeah? That's something we need to keep in mind. And we have Tarnum and then Vey as the heroes. Of course, we don't have anything extra, but we are having, yeah, everything that we need. Logistics, most definitely. Kinda missing Wisdom with him. Definitely could be using that and potentially Earth Magic. But you can get around Missing Town Portal, but Wisdom would definitely be useful. 4/4, nothing huge, but better than nothing, of course. Yeah, it seems to be nicely done. And Wei should be a bit more into mage. Yeah, he's a battle mage, of course. Or is it actually he or she? Ah, himself. Okay, so it's a he. Not really sure, because the name definitely could be both. And he's having expert wisdom, so he definitely does have the casting in the leadership, offense, logistic. Yeah, he definitely could be using right now some extra spell casting thingies, like for example air magic could be useful, and earth magic most definitely as well. But I guess let's start with playing actually. Right, so you're just basically gonna be collecting for the start. Yeah, and the experience is gonna be coming for Tarnum, of course, for the starting part of this mission. And I'm gonna be picking experience because, yeah, I kinda like to play. It's kinda a nice guy, and being a nice guy means distributing wealth to the poor. So that means that I usually don't exactly take the money in this. In the past I used to, but since I've kinda changed my mindset on how I'm gonna be playing games, yeah, from that point forward, basically just take the experience. Good Mercury, and it's gonna be a bit more experience and even a bit more of that here. And it's gonna be needing a bit of fighting, but several trolls. That probably not an issue for a hero with such level. But better make some orc towers and whatnot, so that you have a bit of an army. You shouldn't worry yourself over collecting resources and things, Mikey, says one of your captains. And we don't have, so let another do that. You should concentrate on finding the Keymaster Tents to gain passage to Curl's Tower. Yeah, most definitely. As we are having just the 3 months, we will need to use both of the heroes so that we locate all the Keymaster Tents, can get through, of course, the border guards and whatnot, and get going. Once we're here, why not? That's gonna be a troll bridge. Several trolls, it's the same as here. We didn't really want to fight it all that much with the squishy hero. I goddammit. I want you to go inside and get all the horses. We can get Wolfpan, yeah, Wolfpan we definitely need, because we want the birdies. They are definitely very useful, as we're gonna be buying all of it. We are having plenty of money. No problem with that at all. So that's that, and we should be fine to actually go for the Orc Tower for some reinforcements a bit later. So let's collect. I'm kinda halfway thinking that those goblins are actually gonna be joining me. Because they're just there, I can walk around them. So I'm having a strong sense they're gonna be friendly. Well, let's see a bit later. Let us see a bit later, as you are gonna be, of course, collecting all the resources. Time, of course, is in short supply, and there is a lot of ground to cover. Hardak advises you to find someone who can teach you and your captain's pathfinding, so everyone can pass quickly over the Wasteland. That would definitely be very useful. And that could be a hint that there might be a witch hut that is actually having pathfinding. Or maybe a university, who knows. At this point, really, who knows. Oh, for entertainment, you pause here for a meal and wrestling. Everyone competes, including you. It's a difficult competition, but in the end, you come out victorious, bringing the cheers of your men. It gives them the feeling that they're following the right man. Well, this was probably meant for Tarnum, and not for our battle mage. Okay, the border guards are definitely absolutely everywhere. Those birdies are gonna be an issue for our low level hero so far. And I'm gonna be right now testing those goblins. Oh yeah, they're actually friendly. Exactly as expected. So what about those two? They're gonna be friendly as well. So far this is definitely nice. Definitely nice. Well, this is just the Eagle Eye skill, that's useless artifact, not really interested in it all that much. And Hardak, your advisor, says it would be wise to visit the rally flag before any major battle. It always cheats the men and boils their blood for combat. Yeah, that is definitely true. Okay, so blue, that's gonna be leading us to the south. So that's cool. Yeah, they're gonna be fleeing right about now, of course, because of all the reinforcements that we got. And Cliff Nest, thank you very much. King Tarnum, says your advisor Hardak. I met a man on the road with a fresh and fast horse. He says he got it from a stable to the south. We must visit the stable quickly if we are going to be able to rescue the bars before Curl's deadline runs out. So that's probably gonna be through the border guard. Ah, yeah, here we can see the stable. Okay, let's switch into Tarnum. We don't need to collect the resources with him. We need the experience. And here goes the pathfinding. Thank you very much. And there's a hero already. Lots of nomads. Nomads are not bad. It's gonna be a bit tough battle. A bit tough battle, to be honest. So maybe let's go home for the birdies. And bring them as reinforcements. That could be useful. Yeah, a few Thunderbirds are definitely gonna help. Tarnum, pick up. And let's pretty much get everything here. Yep, and we are ready to go. Yeah, we should be able to do this. That shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't be an issue. And how much damage do we do with all of those? Not a significant amount. Lightning bolt for 110. That's actually not bad. That's actually not bad at all. That's gonna be 3 dead. Kinda right now also thinking about potentially using something on the goblins. Like if you are having bloodlust. Yes, we do. Could be useful. Let's wait and see where he actually moves. Here we can get there with Wolf Raiders. Just wait, I'm gonna be waiting for, of course, those, and let's go Bloodlust on them then. Or Bloodlust, maybe it's gonna be a bit better to go for Blast for maximum damage. For that. And let's go frontal attack on them. That is also not how bad. That seems like that it's gonna be an easy fight in the end. Was worried that it might be a bit difficult, but apparently not. You won't be even able to actually escape right about now. And there's that. Okay, so just 3 wolfies dead. Pretty acceptable losses, to be honest. And this is gonna be picked up and visited by Way, so we already can go somewhere else. And wait for the next turn, of course. Some movement and some extra, all of that. And we are at day 5, so we are already looking ogres. Well, they're not really how bad, but at this point I would like a bit more bleeding power, so that we are stronger. So that's gonna be what we're gonna do, and we could also use the time to actually kill a few, or do we need to do that? Pyramid is gonna be giving us a spell. Some high-level spell, but unfortunately Tarnum cannot really learn it because he doesn't have his dome. So that's that. Let's go through. Yep, gonna be passing through. Pack of Archmagi. That's fine. That is fine because we are having the birdies and decent lightning bolt. That's gonna be killing 3 of them. He's gonna get there, so let's just wait a bit. And move forward, of course. So who are we gonna attack? Right about now, those are probably not gonna get there. I could get the grid, but yeah, it's kinda not all that nice to look at, so I'm gonna be playing without that. Birdies are gonna be getting here in between those two, so let's just take the middle. Yep. Oh, that's nice. That helps. Yeah, who cares? Goblins are the cannon fodder. Most definitely. Okay, so do we want the artifact for extra wood? At this point, we don't really need to waste our time with that. That's gonna be up to Way a bit later. Or he actually was here, or not? No, he wasn't. For some reason, I actually thought that he was there. But well, apparently not. I was wrong. Once again, good advice comes from Hardak. He suggests you train your captains well, even if all they're doing is picking up resources. Because that's exactly how I'm playing. It's always good to keep skilled leaders at your side, especially in the battles ahead. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Alright, so those guys are gonna be joining us, I guess. Or, actually not. It's a bit of a surprise, because the first ones right next to our castle did. So apparently not gonna get Wolf Raiders, that's a bit of a shame. But are we gonna get the Cyclopses? We can kill them. But it would be kinda heavy losses at this point still. So I just wait for some reinforcements a bit later. Oh! As you approach a magical idol of fortune, the ground surrounding it shimmers like a desert horizon. The bushes, trees, and rocks become the troops of your enemy. Ambush. Okay, let's bowl them. Or rather bowl them. We're running our low mana, so this is not exactly all that needed. Maybe you're gonna get lucky and he's gonna get extra turn. Didn't. Shame. Okay, that's alright. And you might just as well get rid of those. So next we're gonna be fine with the birdie on the gremlins. So that's not really all that needed. That will be killing them. Yep, that's gonna be what we do. Get rid of those goblins. Let's save them a bit. Oh, that wasn't much of an ambush, was it? Okay, so Cyclops Kings, that's something that I was actually talking about here. They are even more dangerous. Oh, the equestrian glass here, but I cannot get through without killing them. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. Might be wanting to actually wait for the reinforcements then. Which are gonna be quite substantial, to be honest. Already need to go back. So that... we can go with the reinforcements all the way. Yeah, exactly worked out, that's nice. Hall of Valhalla, not really. Blacksmith. Does actually Tarnum have his ballista? No, he actually doesn't for some reason. Okay, in that case, let's try and get the blacksmith and the ballista for him, because he's of course having the skill for it, so Tarnum is gonna be quite useful in that regard. In, of course, that case, we are just gonna be waiting here, and we might just sort of collect a few things, like for example money. Because that is gonna be heavily needed. Okay, week of the Badger. Let's get all the new units. Also get the ballista, of course. There is the ballista out. To go to the stable at any rate, so that we have proper movement for the whole week. And in, of course, in this case, you're gonna be having the replacements right now handed to us. Well, here we're having already a pretty good army at this point, so I'm quite happy with how this is going. That should be right now quite an okay fight. With those first, we're gonna be taking those Cyclopses. And then we're of course gonna be continuing with the kings on the left. How many do we actually kill with the ball? Just one. Might not even be worth it to actually waste resources or rather the mana on that all that much. Maybe haste is gonna be just a bit better. I'm gonna be waiting for them to actually attack. They're gonna be targeting those poor hobgoblins, of course. Yeah, cannon fodder, as I said. But I might actually want to haste you so that you get at them right next turn at the very start, and that might be really useful. Well, that's one hell of attack with the ballista, to be honest. That's something I expected all that much, to be honest here. Okay, so birdies are having easy attack, and the goblins are probably gonna kill them as well. Yep. Exactly. Let's go for the extra help. Oh, stand back, little man. This is Cyclops gold. Not for your petty little war, shouts the Cyclops king who guards the mine. Well, should be helping us. You're on the side. You're barbarians, so come on. Why not help us? And, ooh, just so few of those. Yeah, well, just stand perish, that's no problem at all. Almost. Alright, that's nice bonus. And we're gonna be having extra gold. And of course the equestrian gloves. That's something that we are waiting for. Quite a bit. Let's gather the mines, of course. With the extra goldie. Where did he actually move? Was it here or at the top? Right now, I'm not certain where he actually moved around. Well, let's hope for the best. And those both should be running. Yes, they are equestrian gloves. Thank you very much. A brief stop and an improbable rural. Damn it, that's a word. Improbable rural. Well, maybe. Maybe you understood, maybe you didn't. In yields an exchange of money. Tails an accidentally luggage. You find a magical pair of gloves in your new backpack. Huh. I would actually try to return them, but I kinda guess that the guy is already gone, so yeah, none of that. Goblins, and this is probably gonna be the pathfinding hut. Pretty certain that's gonna be it. Right, I need to go south. You don't have wisdom. Yeah, those are gonna be flying away. Flies flying away. In which case, we just need, of course, the treasure chest, and that's gonna be it. You can see how much actually, or rather, movement he has with his expert logistics. Quite a bit indeed. And I'm gonna be coming for getting a bit more gold. How fortunate, my king, says Hardak. He goes on to tell you that there is news from town of the discovery of a nest of rocks. A small boy got lost in the mountains, so the entire clan organized a search party. When they found the child, however, he was hiding safely in a rock's nest. It took some convincing to get the boy away from the motherly birds, but all is well. And with a small expense, the rocks could be tamed for your army. Okay. Nice. The ancestors are looking after you. They definitely are. Oh, I was actually thinking that it's just some kind of message that there is a rock nest somewhere to capture. But they're actually already gonna be giving us 5 Thunderbirds. That's nice. We have to pay for them, but that is a very good bonus. And expert leadership. Expert leadership right here. So where are we gonna be moving? Probably to get rid of the genies here. Yeah, we don't really need to fight them all that much, and we have got to gain. That means we're gonna have to go back all the way up. That's gonna be a bit of a maze apparently, but that's all we needed to do here. So yes, let's just go back. We can get some extra help from the Idol of Fortune, and that's gonna be it. Let's go back home. For some spell points, of course, also. We already know anti-magic, so it's not gonna be useful for us. But I'm definitely curious if this hut is really giving pathfinding. Kinda hoping so. And thinking so. Mage Guild, yes. Let's move forward. Just day 4. So I'm kinda guessing we're just gonna be sticking to this position for a bit. In which case I might get Hall of Valhalla. City Hall and next turn before we leave. I'm gonna be getting Valhalla. Or rather Valhalla. Not Valhalla, of course. Yes, this is exactly as it was said. at the start. Yeah, there's gonna be Witch's Hut with Pathfinding, and that's not a bad bonus. We already have it with Tarnum, so we didn't need to go there. And now we're basically waiting for Wisdom. I really so badly need Wisdom here. So badly need that. So definitely hoping that's gonna be the case of what we're gonna get. Okay, so hit points or other spell points should be filled, which they are. Hall of Valhalla, of course, extra attack, and we should be good to go. By the 5 extra berries, and already in 14. That's actually a pretty good army already. That's a very good army. I'm gonna leave the trolls here for some experience potentially for away, but at the same time I don't really fight enemies that run away, so yeah, well, that's that. Anyway, birdies. Pyramid, and yeah, I'm gonna be leaving it up to Way to actually go into the pyramid right now. Let's go for the Ogre Magi. Stake Watchman useless, we go through green, and that's gonna result in some more experience. Throng of Halberdiers, which are gonna not run away surprisingly. The soldiers ahead fly Kurl's banner. No doubt a unit left behind to protect something important. As you approach, they raise their halberds and prepare for battle. They will obviously fight the last man, fearing the wizard more than your army. 65, alright. Hopefully those guys are gonna be in range next time. Apparently not. But yeah, let's just go for example, Bloodlust into them. And make this a bit simpler at the bottom. Yeah, I just kinda want to actually keep the one Hobgoblin alive, because it's probably gonna be a wasted attack by the enemy, by ally, or rather by AI. So that is of course quite useful in that way. As the birdies right about now are quite OP. They're getting quite OP at this point. Lots of orcs. Oh, few ancient behemoths. Well, few we can definitely take with the 14 birdies, so let's go for that. The murderous gleam in the eyes of these ancient behemoths tells you they are under some sort of spell. Obviously, Girl didn't want you to claim the gold from the mine they protect. Okay, that's a bit more than I was expecting. I was expecting like 2 or 3, or rather about 3. The one extra can be kinda nasty, so what we're gonna do? Blind, one of those. Let's wait how it actually develops, where they move. Okay, 3 there. So those could be potentially some kind of, yeah, literally cannon fodder for absolutely nothing, just to basically prevent the retaliation on some kind of better unit, but we don't need that. How much damage are we going to do? Well, fortunately I cannot see it here in the Chronicles, but it's gonna be like 33. I'm probably not gonna kill one. Let's see. Let's see if it happens with Bloodlust. Maybe it could. Ow, didn't. Just the 170, which means that basically those... Oh well, kinda screwed up with the position in there. Because of course they're not gonna kill the behemoths either. Oh well, it's a bit of a shame. I cannot get around on the ones at the bottom. Well, yeah, well, I messed up here. Sucks. So let's just protect, of course, those guys. Are you kidding me? I could have basically gotten there from the other side if I knew this. Oh well. That just happened. 3. It's such a waste. Such a waste. You're gonna be doing pretty decent damage, the ballista. Yeah, let's get rid of one of those. You're gonna be killing those. Yep. And those. And there's that. Cost us a few units, but nothing really all that major. Gonna be good experience. Artifact, Lay the Bread of Luck is gonna help. And that's about it. We might just as well right now move to red, which is all the way back down. But we are having 3 months, so it's not like it's impossible to actually win this. Yes, it's not exactly written here, is it? No, it actually isn't, which is kind of funny, all things considered, but at the start it was exactly said to us. Ah, hey, Slor. Yeah, definitely nice birdies here that we are having. Well, we are having plenty of time. 3 months, that's absolutely easy as far as the game goes right about now for us, so it shouldn't be any kind of issue at all. So we might just right now collect things and let the way come for a bit of army. I'm gonna be giving him, for example, the birdies. And have him deal with some of the weaker enemies there so that he can get some experience for the next round. Yeah, let's give him the birdies. Stoic Watchman completely useless for all of us, of course. And does he need something extra? Really doesn't. Those 14 birds are just gonna be enough for everything, pretty much. Okay, capital, that's gonna be needing plenty more money. Like, actually next turn money. So, in that case, let's go for the Ogre Fort. And we should be having even enough resources for the Cyclops Cave. Yeah, most definitely, Slor. I was having just quite a strong itch last days. I was watching a few streams all around. And finally today I decided to basically it's time to play it for myself and by myself. And just go for basically the story mode round that I'm having. And I have started last year already. It was about somewhere in autumn. I've played the first missions of this campaign. I'm gonna be continuing with, of course, the rest of them. And then I'm hoping it's gonna be taking me a bit of time, of course, to finish all the Erathia and Enroth story mode in Might and Magic. But yeah, all those games, you can see the list. It's pretty long. Below the stream in the description. And I'm planning to go through all of them. I've basically finished most of them, just not the Heroes Chronicles. Those I haven't. Heroes 1 and 2 I also haven't finished, actually. I did play them a bit, or a bit, quite a bit, when I was younger. But never finished them. Yeah, pretty much the same for me. I started basically on Heroes 1. Then continued with 2 and of course 3. 3 I played so often. Yeah, quite a bit older actually than that, so that's actually good for you. That you picked the game even at the age or rather at the years when it actually wasn't all that major or rather mainstream. Yeah, we're not gonna be fighting that if we don't have to. Oh well, what about those behemoths? This is actually some kind of shortcut to here. Okay, that's nice. And it's just a one way, so okay, I kinda guessing this is gonna be not really have any kind of secondary exit. Several behemoths, that's gonna be yet again 3 to 5. I kinda like to play all because, yeah, I'm gonna be playing all in this round because I want to basically have the whole story of Enroth and Erathia, which includes both Heroes 1 and 2. So I'm gonna be playing all of it for the story. Going through the campaigns and whatnot. Not entirely certain if I'm actually gonna be playing both the good and evil in 2, but I kinda think that I should. I should be playing basically both versions. Both for Roland and Archibald. And well, with all the birdies, can you actually handle this? You should be having good spells rather. Yeah, you're gonna be getting some experience, so let's go for it next turn. And you go for the extra attack, of course. Which means that we are gonna be heading, for example, home for reinforcements, as they're gonna be just next day. And we're gonna be getting the Cyclops Cave, exactly. It's gonna be probably tough on money a bit, but we're having at least 2 gold mines, so that should be helping quite plenty, even without capital. A spy comes to you with horrible news. Impatient, or perhaps as a warning to you, Girl has gone back on his word and executed the eldest of the 4 bards. This is grave news, for the elder bard was the wisest of the storytellers, and now his knowledge is lost forever. This act only reconfirms the urgency of your quest and the evil nature of your enemy. That night, you find it difficult to sleep as you wonder what tales of barbarian history are lost now that the Elder Bard is dead. In a way, you've already failed your people. A piece of them is gone forever. Getting off your bedroll, you come to your knees and grip your hands in the dry dirt. Between clenched teeth, you swear, I will not fail again. Well, we better not if you want to finish the campaign. Okay, it's interesting, this lore. I remember playing back then around 2k. The good campaign. I was always playing as the good guy. I didn't really get far. I think just a few sessions and whatnot, and a few missions. Because I was just a kid then, so I wasn't really having all that much of patience to finish things and such. Azway is gonna be fighting now, so let's see how well you're going. Oh, crap. This is a whole lot more than I was expecting for few. Oh, damn. Well, that might be getting a bit difficult. Let's see what kind of spells you have. I'm kinda guessing that the blind is gonna be useful. Or implosion, 550, that's cool. Or clone is actually useful at this point. Because 14 birdies are gonna be quite useful. We're having just 42 implosions, unfortunately. That's gonna be both of them, so yeah, it's looking like an implosion on the doubles. And let's wait for them to move. And fingers crossed, they're not gonna be having morale bonus. That will be bad. Yeah, they can definitely walk far away. Well, the 14 birdies are gonna be absolutely fine to deal with all of that. We don't even... This is just gonna be red herring here. 14, that's plenty. And we are having how much? 11 attack. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's gonna be one shot. Oh, it's not. Oh, god damn it. Didn't roll correctly. 15 hit points left. God damn it. That sucks. Not good. Not good. Well, they are, of course, more dangerous than all the rest, so we need to finish them. Oh, that's a nice bonus. Thank you. That's gonna be second birdie dead, but yeah, that's alright. I was fairly surprised by all of this. A chain lightning, I don't exactly think it will be that great, because as it moves around, it basically halves the damage, which means that the damage into the last one is kinda not useful in the scenario I was having. So I was just getting rid of the dangerous double. Worked out alright in the end. And you're gonna be moving ahead into what? Yeah, I'm gonna be trying not to actually restart battles and whatnot, even though I know you're just saying it out of fun. I'm gonna be trying to finish without some kind of saves coming and whatnot. Maybe it's not gonna be possible in some later missions. So far it was fine. But if it's gonna be scaling in difficulty, as for example the original restoration of Erathia did. For example, Liberation of Stedwick, or actually, is it Taking of Stedwick? No, it's Liberation of Stedwick. That was one hell of a mission. No, it actually wasn't Liberation of Sterby. It was the first one, when you need to capture it through the trick. That's one hell of a brutal mission. That's really brutal. It should be the Taken of Sterby, if I remember correctly. The one when the opponent, when you are having like just 6 months or whatever, and the enemy is having like absolutely incredibly strong hero in there that you just like cannot beat at all. I think I tried several approaches to that, but the only thing that worked was actually cheesing it, luring him out and basically taking it for free. That's the only thing that worked for me. So, we wanted to go into the city, of course for the reinforcements. 12,000. So, I'm tempted to go for upgrade on the kings. Let's do that. Birdies and kings. Oh, you don't even have enough money. At this point, I'm just gonna be selling all the resources because who cares? And it's gonna be allowing us the one extra. Let's leave that for away, and you go for the stable and go through the border. As you will continue around. So, pyramids, that's diamond and gold golems, right? Maybe only diamond. Or is it mummies? I think it's actually golems. I haven't really played for a bit, so I don't exactly remember what it is, what it's going to be. But we should be able to handle it. But if it's actually golems, it might be getting a bit tricky because, of course, of the magical resistance, and I'm also out of magic, so still need to go home anyway. A scout brings you a notice that has appeared overnight on the door of every home in the region. It's from Curl. The arrogance of the so-called barbarian king Tarnum has caused the death of an innocent. Like a coward, he refused to turn himself in, and now a poor old man has died. Let this be a lesson about the true nature of this criminal who claims to be king. Now I must ask, no, beg, Tarnum to surrender and stop others from suffering as well. Throwing the blame on me. You crumple the paper up in your fists, but say nothing. You can't shake the feeling that, in a small way, Colonel is right. Yeah, well, kinda not. So, way getting back home, we don't really need to expand the resources on this just yet. Shall we leave the few birdies with you as well? I kinda don't think so, because who knows what's actually waiting here. Not entirely certain what's gonna be there. So let's just go with the army that we're having now. Ah, pack of gold columns. Alright. At this point I'm gonna be saving for capital. Yeah, okay. So I remembered correctly. It's actually gonna be golems in the tower, or rather in the pyramid. In which case, of course, I'm gonna be needing a bit more melee damage, or melee damage, whatever damage. Just basically not spell damage. And since Wei is a battle mage, relying on spells, yeah, he should be getting some back in there. Can we actually get some good artifacts? Let's check the black market then. Okay, boots of speed, that's good. How much? Oh, crap. 15,000, well, yeah, I don't have that. This would be also nice, breastplate of brimstone, but... Ahem. I'm kinda liking the knowledge here, the Helm of Chaos. Because I'm not having a huge knowledge, just 5. So extra spell points fighting against a mage could be useful a bit later. Once we need to actually finish him. Oh, that's a good one. Swiftness, that's cool. Extra combat speed. An expert armorer. What level are we? 14, so we're gonna be getting just one extra level out of this mission. Then we're gonna be kept. Wei is having still a bit to go. He's still having quite plenty of opportunities. So right now, let's guess. I was thinking right now about the capital, but since I actually want him moving around and killing thingies, yeah, let's get some kind of help. Like for example, those ogres. I wanted to do it the other way, but doesn't really matter at this point. Let's just buy everything and send him on a mission. Buy that, so potentially if there's some kind of prolonged battle, we don't run out of all of that. Pack of trolls probably gonna be attacking us, yes they are. But it should be some easy experience. They are just 200, it's alright, it could be even up to lightning bolt. 4 away. Oh, almost. Yeah, those extra combinations of the relics are actually pretty great in Heroes 3. I don't think they are actually active in Chronicles. Or actually I'm pretty certain they aren't. And because basically the engine and whatnot for the Heroes Chronicles is kinda not the newest. I'm thinking it's based on the normal Heroes 3, not the expansions. But I could be wrong, to be honest. But I don't think so. Lightning bolt, not really. Let's just wait for them. This should be one hit, or it should be right now one hit still by the birdies. 18, that's kind of weak. Let's wait. I'm gonna be starting with the orcs on those at the top, and then continue with land force. Yeah, let's do that with Bloodlust. That wasn't bad. One of those, but it should be one shot. Yes, it is. And it's gonna be just one wolf feeder. That's okay. Good experience, 400. It's gonna be useful for away. Useless relic. And let's add a few more throws just for the experience. Okay, 9, that's 360. Yeah, going for implosion on this, that's waste of mana. But lightning bolt is not bad. That's gonna be alright, because it's gonna be meaning that the birdies should be one shot in them. And do we like the trolls? I don't think so. Oh! Girl's letter about the Elder Bard's death has struck to the core of your people's confidence in you. Many have stopped working, and others have fled into the wilderness with valuable resources. There is nothing you can do about it except continue to fight. So right now I kinda wonder if this was actually really minus or plus 450. We had about 300. It's actually really plus. It's a bit of a surprise. Because, like, why get extra money if you are losing resources? This probably should have been minus. The logic is kinda weird there. But Pack of Rocks, that's gonna be a battle, but we should be winning because of our spells. Right now it's just gonna be time for implosion, I guess. It's gonna be 360. Still might not even be needed. Let's see, maybe it's gonna be good for Meteor Shower. Let's wait where they actually land. Yeah, not. Not really. Let's wait. Let us wait and do the same we did before. How much damage do you actually make? 15? times about... it's not exactly great. It's gonna be better to bolt, actually. Just a bit of a block, potentially, for a bit later, in case something went somehow wrong. If I misclicked or something. That went well, that went well, and behemoths. Or rather, it's actually cyclopses. I was thinking that was Behemoth Cave, but Behemoth Cave, yeah, that does have that red glow coming from it. Alright, so that's now 6-7, that's 420. 420, that could be worthwhile. Or what could be also worthwhile would be haste on birdies, that seems better. That worked out well. And you can get armor because you don't have all that many skills. You can afford that. Yeah, I'm just basically waiting for earth magic. Most definitely, potentially air magic, that's also useful. But earth magic is great. Not only for the town portal, but of course because of mass slow. That's also pretty great. So that seems to be it at the top. I don't see anything on the minimap either. That would be missing. Or you need to go into the pyramid. So do we brave it? Yes, we do. You come upon the pyramid of a great and ancient king. You are tempted to search it for treasure, but all the old stories warn of fearful curses and magical guardians. Will you search? Yes. Crap. I probably shouldn't have. This is gonna be some losses. But at least it's a bit of a challenge. Okay, so spells are gonna be useless, so it's gonna be just buffs on us. What kind of buffs do we have? Precision, potentially. Clone. Right now eyeing the clone significantly on the birdies. That is probably not a bad idea, but we probably are not high level enough. Because I think you need to be high level to be able to clone like level 4 or rather 5 up. Well, actually we can, it's cool, but you cannot cyclopses yet. Okay, so we can birdies, that's great. In which case we definitely will do that. And wait for them to come forward. Come boys, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. So, 50, 60. At this point it doesn't matter a whole lot. I just start with those. What is your movement? Speed 6 and you are at 5 and 5. Okay, so you're gonna be playing first, so that's great. Can move you forward. Seven. We didn't really kill a lot many of them as I hoped, but since we right now got the damage, we should be finishing them. Yes, we are, and we can maybe even cure you. At this point, we don't have all that much extra for anything, so let's just cure you, I guess. Or maybe bloodlust you. That's gonna be better, actually. Let's bloodlust you. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Cannot move far enough, damn it. We have maybe repositioned the Wolfies a bit better. So Wolfie's gone, that's not much of a surprise. Not entirely certain either about the name of the set. So who do we attack? Probably those. Yeah, that's one less, that's cool. He's gonna be killing them, of course, to get rid of them in full. That's a bit of a shame that nobody got in range, actually, for the goblins. Ah, good. Good, good. That might be actually resolving the situation a bit better. Damn it, almost killed them, but not fully. We don't have mana anymore, so let's just... yeah. Absorb damage and reduce numbers. Didn't kill them even now, god damn it. 29. Fingers crossed, that's gonna be working. Yes. Okay, that was a nice battle. At this point I don't really care how many extra goblins I'm gonna be losing. Could have stayed a bit more in there. But yeah, who cares? And we learned... God damn it, the most useless spell of them all. Really? Couldn't have been something like Dimension Door? Oh man. That sucks. Just sacrifice for all of this, but at least the experience wasn't bad, so... yeah, that's something going for us. That is at least something. Not even gonna get... or... ah yeah, let's get it. Let's get the tent. Let's have everything. We don't have money for buying any of the artifacts in there, so we'll just continue with the battles, or rather, battles to be, and we can upgrade somebody. So who do we need to upgrade? All? Now, since it's costing just 500, we're just gonna get all. Because at this point, why not? And Nagas, huh. How many? Pack of Nagas, that's actually not such a simple fight. That could be getting a bit tricky. We're gonna be waiting for, right now, the capital. Maybe we can even actually buy it now, because there's some extra money lying around. Alright, that's helpful. And when we're at it, let's just capture everything. And so, do we actually go with Tarnum against those Nagas? Because that could be about 50 Nagas. And that's actually quite a bit for the kind of army that we're having. So, I think it would be better to wait for reinforcements. It's not looking all that great. Day 5. And we should be moving ahead quite soon. So, let's just wait for basically the next week. Get all the reinforcements and go there. Today, some troops entered your town willing to side with your army against Kurl. They have a particular hatred of this wizard and recount a tale of his atrocities in those barbarian lands Kurl governs. Kurl despises barbarians more than any wizard, although we don't know why. Whenever a crime is committed, he doesn't bother to investigate, he just throws the nearest barbarian in his dungeon. And no one stays in Kurl's dungeons for long. At least, they don't survive for long. You listen as they describe some of the tortures Kurl uses, shivers running down your spine, and realize you're dealing with the worst of the wizards. Well, somebody definitely deserves to be killed, apparently. Ah, okay, Angelic Alliance. Yeah, that's definitely a name that I do remember. That definitely does ring a bell. And we got 20 extra goblins and 7 wolf riders that we can actually recruit. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna be no battle. And pack of genies. We can handle that, that's much better than Nagas. Yeah, and they're even afraid of us. And at this point, I might actually want to think about stopping taking the experience, because we're gonna be getting experience for the last battle. You can see 5000 resource or other experience. So we're probably gonna be getting the rest from the battles, and we might want to leave the experience for a way to level up. Ooh, several giants. That's gonna be some sweet experience, really. There's some really good experience waiting for actually a few battles. Or for example, for Fall Away. So I'm kinda not all that interested in taking it on by Tarnum. Because about, I don't know, it could be up to even some 6, 7, 8 giants. That's gonna be a lot of experience. Yeah, titans are fun. When you are having them in your army. When not, then... yeah, it's kinda sad. Sad story. Okay, so what do we do? 5000 experience to actually be max level with you. I'm really thinking I'm gonna be getting that from the last battle. And especially looking at the learning stone in there, I'm definitely certain of it. So let's just screw that and leave it up to Way. Yeah, let's just wait for the reinforcements that he's gonna get, and you don't even need all of this right now. Because we are having the upgrader here, the hill fort. Let's just go for some extra army. So let's just wait somewhere on the road for Way to come back. And in the meantime we might just as well get some extra spells. If there are some new that we haven't actually seen before, which I kinda doubt at this point, at this low level. Week of the Weasel, and here we go with all the army. Let's just buy everything that we can. Which should be actually everything. That's nice. Can even sell plenty of wood right about now so that we get the last 3 giants. And can we... that's 2,500, right? Oh, only visiting, not garrisoned. 2,500, we can get that. Yep, 2,500 just now. And we're gonna be ready to actually move forward. So let's go for stables. So that we can move a bit more faster. Then we're gonna be having next stop. Actually not there. Actually here in the Goblin Barracks. And now we're gonna get this upgraded in full. And do we actually need to give you some army, or is it gonna be strong enough? At this point, who cares? Let's just give him at least this, those Cyclopses and whatnot. He's having useless things. And should we help him a bit more? Yeah, why not? Let's just give him these for the battles to come. Alright, so Tarnum just gonna be taking a bit of a break. And the Way is gonna be fighting the battles. Beyond these guardians lies a gateway to your land that will save you days of trouble, but these Naga queens must be defeated first. 12 of them. Yeah, that probably would have been a bad idea to go for that with Tarnum. I would have probably won, because the Tarnum is very strong. The Tarnum is really strong, but the losses might not be worth it, and I'm not really sure what's gonna be waiting for me with the last wizard that is hidden so far behind the gates. So let's not take any chances, really. Implosion. Thinking about Bloodlust on either Cyclopses or Chieftains, or at least, or other. I can actually have both because of the Ogre Mages, of course. So let's wait for them to move so that they are in range. God damn it, I messed up. So I need to right now go for the Bloodlust on there, and giants will be bloodlusting the Cyclopses. Yep, exactly like that. 191. That could be one shot. Yes, it is. We cannot move anywhere, so we just move ahead. And yeah, right now it's an easy fight, but if we didn't get the reinforcements, that would have been a whole lot harder. No! Don't give me useless relics, give me experience. Eagle Eye skill, that's like the most useless skill ever. I mean, like in 1v1, or rather in Single player is absolutely useless, but I'm kinda thinking that maybe in PvP it could be useful. Maybe. I haven't played really PvP. I played like one game, I think, over internet. A few hot seats, of course, with brothers and whatnot, but that's about it. But yeah, let's move forward. That's gonna be, of course, next fight with a pack of giants. You might just right now collect all of this. Because why not? Circle, that's magic resistance, yes. That's gonna be coming in handy, of course, against a tower hero. It's actually a very good relic to be had. Very good relic indeed. Okay, might just as well right now go home, because there's nothing else for us. Nothing else at all, so we just go home and buy reinforcements if we can, and of course wait here. There's nothing interesting in there, because you cannot even learn the sacrifice, as we don't of course have. We don't have wisdom. So it's out of our reach, unfortunately. I just start upgrading everything so that when we finish with the game, we're actually having everything done. That's how I like to finish games in Heroes. Oh, a scout returns, having barely escaped the enemy with his life. My king, he says when he catches his breath. I found the purple keymaster stand, but it's protected by giants, a formidable opponent for any army. You best make sure you can take them before you attack. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can right now. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. 5 titans are changing things at least a bit. Well, mind spell immunity, of course, so no forgetfulness or whatnot. Can we fly there? We can. It's actually not bad. Not a bad thought to attack them head on. With some Bless and Bloodlust combination. I'm liking that. He's gonna be probably attacking either the Wolf Raiders or Goblins. Probably the Wolfies, I'm thinking. Let's just wait for that. So it's Goblins. 40 of them dead, yeah. That sucks. That was some nice damage in there. Oh, yeah, let's just absorb the first damage. And then, of course, deal with it. So that's part done. 150. You didn't really do a whole lot, so bless on you. With the Bloodlust, it should be decent damage at least. 2 of them. That wasn't all that huge as I was expecting, so maybe... What kind of extra buff do we have? Do we have a buff or not? Probably not. Precision is only for ranged. Yes. So I can guess. Oh, maybe Fortune. This is probably gonna be the very first time in the history that I'm gonna be casting this. But if it's gonna be helping me get some extra damage. Oh, just didn't get it. It's a shame. Just didn't get it, but at least the goblins got their revenge. Fountain of Youth, you're gonna be getting Crest of Valor, and of course, Border. How's it looking with your level? 14, you're almost there as well. Missing 3000 resources. There are not gonna be all that many fights, so let's just pick up the Learning Stone with you. You're sitting around with your troops, having your evening meal, when an elderly, somewhat senile goblin says, in case you haven't already realized, Mike, it helps to visit Learning Stone at least once. Everyone should. There is always much to be learned from them. It's almost as if they're actually listening to me. Just was talking about that. Yep, getting everything. And let's go home. Let us go home. Once again, the senile goblin, who has named himself one of your advisors, he's worth a laugh at least, gives you a great piece of advice. Whenever you wander upon a mercenary camp, have all your heroes visit it, says the goblin. The training you receive there will benefit any future battles. Yeah, we've already been there. The mercenary camp for the extra attack. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. So let's just head in with Tarnum. Rather head out. Oh, come on, I would like to actually do something here. So what do we need? Probably a bit of stone, right? Yes, a bit of stone is gonna be needed. Stone, not gems. Now let's give you all the useful relics. Which are gonna be like 2 or other artifacts. Then pretty much all the army. And we're gonna be waiting to see what's actually waiting for us on the other side. Because I'm definitely curious about that. Girl's land lies beyond this border guard. You'll certainly find him prepared for your arrival, but what choice do you have? Yeah, kinda guess like that. Ooh! Marletto Tower. I actually never figured out what is actually Marletto. Should probably Google that out, because I really don't know. I just right now hope that he doesn't surprise me by like sneaking around me. Hopefully he cannot. I don't think that he actually can. But wow, he attacks me. Really? With this? Well, I was thinking that actually since he's attacking me it's gonna be a whole lot better, but come on, this kind of crap. Well, this is probably gonna be useful for the chain lightning. Or we actually are not Vey. We are unfortunately not Vey, so what do we do? Get rid of the mages, yeah. And wait. Nice. Nice. That helped. That certainly helped quite nicely. That's gonna be one shot as well here. It's gonna be fairly easy battle. So, is this actually gonna be like the end of it? No, we actually need to defeat him completely. Okay, so there's still a bit more experience to be had. And in that case, I've actually miscalculated how hard it is gonna be. So I'm kinda missing the experience, so I need to fight here, for example. I need to do all the fights now. So that I can level up to the 15th level. That's not something that I was expecting all that much. No. We don't want golems. We want the experience from all of this. Yeah, I'm gonna be taking your monies. Several lots. Valtara. He's having... What is he actually having there? Can we see that? Curious if the it's not gonna be even helpful here. Damn it. That was a waste of mana. But that doesn't seem really all that strong, something to be worried about. Nothing to be worried about at all, it seems. They well, that's a surprise. Even actually the enemies are defecting right about now. Yeah, well. Okay. Ah, another learning stone. Maybe we can even make it. Yes, we actually made a level. Great. Advanced pathfinding. Which means that we can actually leave the final battle up to Way. We're just gonna be right now camping here. Way is gonna be taking reinforcements and coming to back us up. I would have like to get everything here. It's gonna be right next turn. This is actually gonna be working out very well. Exactly everything on time. That's cool. Having all the things. Just out of the door here. Come on. Yeah, screw that. Let's go just for the Marletto Tower. You need all the experience from the Learning Stone. That's actually gonna be enough for a level. That's actually gonna be fine. Okay, so Tarnum will be closing in the end. I was just looking at the optimization here a bit, but it's gonna be working out absolutely greatly. That's cool. That's how I like it. Having everything done, everything visited. Yeah, that's how we roll. That's how we roll. Relic for you. Another artifact and yeah, all the units as well. So that the victory is even more resounding. It's gonna be needed. This. Keeping one here. I kinda want to actually keep those giants, or rather, those iron golems with us, because that's some kind of fun mocking part of the enemy. Just finish with this. Get Idol of Fortune, and that should be it. No other color on the minimap. Let's buy the last escape tunnel here. That's gonna be last building. And everything is done. Cool then. Let's go finish with you. Just a bit of a vanguard. Well, one hell of a vanguard, of course. With Josephine. Let's... Oh! That's a bit more. That's a bit more than actually we have expected. And what we have seen when he actually attacked us first. It's not gonna be Carl anymore. Or the Carl. Girl. Such a weird name. We don't have really all that many spells. And he's having actually either blocking or he's having the pendant of the lightning. Lightning pendant, or how is it called? I don't know. That blocks chain lightning and lightning. That sucks. Sad panda. In that case, blind. In that case, blind, and let's let him actually come back to us. Those gremlins are gonna be useless. Not gonna be any kind of lasting damage, especially since we're gonna be right now whittling them down a bit. Oh, that's probably gonna hurt. Or not. That should be. Right now, that should be it. Yes, it is. Come on, such a good morale for him. Yeah. Here you go. Your own units fighting against you. He's getting lit like absolutely every turn. What the hell is going on here? Seriously. Seriously. That just wasn't cool. This is probably gonna be a hard hit even for the birdies. Oh yeah, that was a nice luck. 28, that's cool. That is good. 61, we're gonna be leaving it up to the rest. We just finish with the gremlins. Oh, do we want you to actually go there? We probably have to, because otherwise they're gonna be just coming for the birdies. Bottom... Oh, God damn it, the path in here, 15... That's actually a lot. Under the current circumstances. wasn't very cool. That really wasn't exceedingly cool. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been pretty decent experience for Tarnum in the end, in the final battle, so you would have gotten the level, no matter what. I just finished with those. Yeah, just one left, that's okay. You're gonna be probably killed. Actually not, interestingly enough. Not gonna be really sacrificing units. They do the bombs in there. I just finished in this turn, or at least attempt to. Yep. There's Sadet, plenty of experience, Pendant of Negativity. Yeah, that's one that actually doesn't allow lightning or chain lightning to be cast. And Buckler of the Nolkin. But, Bliss Vanquished, and we have finished mission number 3.